Welcome. I'm going to start. Isn't this cute? This is an Italian glasses calendar. We're going to start with a Procul Harum song, the sequel to Whiter Shade of Pale. Multilingual business friend has packed her bags and fled, leaving only ash-filled ashtrays and the lipstick unmade bed. The mirror on reflection has climbed back on the wall. And the ceiling was too tall. Your trouser cuffs are dirty and your shoes are laced up wrong. You'd better take off your Homburg, 'cause your overcoat is too low. The town clock in the market square stands waiting for the hour, but its hands turn backward, and on meeting will devour both themselves. Also any fool who dares to tell the time, and the sun and moon will shatter, and the signposts cease to sign. Your trouser cuffs are dirty and your shoes are laced up wrong. You'd better take off your Homburg, 'cause your overcoat is too long. Your trouser cuffs are dirty and your shoes are laced up wrong. You'd better take off your Homburg, 'cause your overcoat is too long. Keith Reed and Gary Brooker. Wonderful. Welcome. Welcome to show 95. Yes, show 95. That's a lot of shows. Blink. And now behind me you see the beautiful calendar page. This is from an Italian glasses calendar. Yes? How close can I get without... This is from an Italian glasses calendar. Each page was this big. Luxottica, that's the brand name. And the Italians really have a sense of style, don't you think? They really have a sense of style. Lamborghini. Anyway, yes, I think my favorite Italian calendar, which I saw online, is from a company that makes coffins. And each page has a large picture, not exactly like this, it's just a photo. It's a photo of a beautiful coffin and a beautiful woman dressed in negligee or something provocative, and she's very shapely and she's made up beautifully, and she's gesturing toward the coffin just as the women in the 50s car ads gestured towards their Pontiac, Buick, Oldsmobile, or whatever. They go, I can't figure out what it is, you know, or they look more seductive than I ever will. Anyway, it's just great. I don't know if it's still online. It might still be online. They might have done 10 more calendars of that caliber since I saw that one. It's hard to say. I may have saved it. Back in my early internet days, I used to print things out. If I saw something that was great, I'd print it onto paper. I got over that. Once I had a box full of paper. I became much more selective. I'll tell you though, I do have something in that file which is absolutely great. Absolutely unbelievable. And the weirdest thing had nothing to do with it. Boy, that doesn't on the surface make any sense, does it? Okay, let me put it this way. A guy advertised on eBay that he had pieces of Patsy Cline's plane wreckage for sale. Twisted pieces of metal. Yes, this enterprising young lad had them in his living room. He had photos with them. And he could not believe that the Country Music Hall of Fame did not want them. So he was selling them on the open market, on eBay. His idea of a starting bid was $50,000. And I printed out his entire eBay blurb. It was pages of photos, pages of the usual eBay stuff. And I printed it all out. I could not believe it. And then my girlfriend called me and she said, "Have you seen the TV?" And I said, "No." And so I looked. It turned out that that was September 11th, 2001. Early that morning, I saw Patsy Cline's plane wreckage on eBay. And of course, for the rest of the day, nobody thought about anything except the calamity in New York and elsewhere, the calamities. So that became one of the strangest things about it, that it happened that day, that morning, before it happened. That is remarkable. Well, I've just remarked on it. It's not remarkable anymore. They're next to me, or maybe this side, whoever wrote it. Sam the Sham. His name wasn't Sam, of course. Mighty told Hattie about a thing she saw. Had two big eyes and a woolly jaw, woolly bully. Woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully. Man told Hetty, let's not take no chance. Let's not be L7. Gonna learn to dance woolly bully. Woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully. Mad two-headed, that's a thing to do. Get you someone really to pull a wool with you, woolly bully. Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is great. One of my real influences. Tex-Mex is like Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, Doug Song, Augie Meyer. It has a lot to do with going like this on the keyboard. I don't know why, but it's absolutely great. Works absolutely great. You walk with me, Griselda, wearing a dress that moonlight shines through. I am a sad and lonely boy, since your mother said I couldn't see you, slipping through the woods in the dark of the night, calling to the moon up yonder. Oh, Lady Moon, won't you shine your silver light, lead me to my Griselda. Do you recall last night, Griselda, learning the lessons nature taught us, watching the fish jump in the lake? It was lovely till your mother caught us, slipping through the woods in the dark of the night, calling to the moon up yonder. Oh, Lady Moon, won't you shine your silver light, lead me to my Griselda. A jug of wine, Griselda, why should you waste your time in sorrow? Hold out your hand, have no fear, if we're caught, I'll marry you tomorrow. Slipping through the woods in the dark of the night, calling to the moon up yonder. Oh, Lady Moon, won't you shine your silver light, lead me to my Griselda. Lead me to my Griselda. Do a lot of people know the name Hal Ketchum? Yep, Hal Ketchum, hit country singer. This song was a number 2 on the country charts in 1991. Written by Patrick Alger and Hank DeVito. Alger wrote that Thunder song for Garth Brooks, the Thunder Rolls or something. I mean, anyway, he's a successful writer. He's good. And I must say, Hal Ketchum is a stunningly handsome lad. Watched him on YouTube. There's an Elvis movie on the marquee sign that we all seen about 3 times. Everybody's broke, but Bobby's got a buck. Put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck, going 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. Oh, what you have, son? Where you trying to go? Gonna haul at the moon, shoot out the light. Small town Saturday night. Gonna haul at the moon and shoot out the light. Small town Saturday night. Small town Saturday night. Lucy's got her lipstick a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath and trouble on his mind. And Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. You gotta be bad if you want a good time. They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. It drops off sharp at the edge of town. He said, Lucy, you know the world must be flat. 'Cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour past the city limit sign. Pedal to the metal before they change their mind. We're gonna haul at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Gonna haul at the moon, shoot out the light. Small town Saturday night. Small town Saturday night. Small town Saturday night. Small town Saturday night. I'm going to play whack-a-mole with the cameras here. As this show continues to go past 95, on to 100, on past 100, perhaps? It's hard to say. It is hard to say. I'll tell you one thing, though. In the first 100 shows, I introduced about 200 songs. And I just don't think I'll be coming up with another 200 songs for the next 100 shows. Of course, I didn't do just 2 songs a show. I did do some repeats, though. Yes, I am fallible, I am not perfect. And though I would say that some of those tunes did come out well the first time. Artifacts of a time and a place. You know, every performance is just a performance. Every record you've ever heard is the way they played it once. They may never have played it exactly like that before, or since, in some cases. But if it becomes a hit, I mean a big hit, they've got to play it exactly like that forevermore. And that's pretty strange in a very creative field. They have to stop being creative and think of it as a concrete item with which they cannot be creative. They can decide what shoes to wear, they can decide all kinds of things, but they have to play the song exactly the way the record is, because that's what will make the people's hearts open up to them. Audience participation doesn't hurt. Even if you can get them to clap for the last song, they might clap all the way through. You could get them singing along on the last song. That'll help you. I've spoken of this before, of people getting saddled with their #1 hits. On the other hand, this may be the first time you've ever seen this show. It must be pretty abstract if you can't compare it to any of the others. Some of the others are much less devious and convoluted, and they have smaller words. But the thing is that I've been doing this a long time. Seems like a long time, 2 years. Where will it end? Hard to say. And if it's a beautiful day, I'd say get out there. Even on the porch if you have trouble walking, get out there. The mosquitoes are all dead. We had a frost night. So it's a good time to go out in the woods or wherever, as long as it's not freezing cold or raining. So, get out there and stop watching TV. Well, unless it's a rainy day, in which case this could be a great option, especially if you find a show so chock full of oddness and things you wouldn't have thought of, as this show is. Thank you so much. And show 96 is coming up. Yes, I have a few more songs that I haven't learned yet that I'm going to try and get together, but I didn't want to put them in today because they wouldn't come out right. It's too soon. I don't know them well enough. The songs I did tonight, some of them I've rarely done. Wooly Bully, it was very simple. It's a good song to do if you have people trying out and everybody knows Wooly Bully, so you play Wooly Bully. And it's Tex-Mex, which I love. Anyway, see you all. See you all real soon or a long time from now. It depends. If I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture. You know that one? lcatv.org. LCATV. Haha. Maybe I can help make this a household bunch of letters. You know how they say a household word? Well, LCATV isn't exactly a word. It's a designation. It's an abbreviation. It's a whatchamacallit. I can never remember what it is. There's anagrams, anonyms, synonyms, homonyms. I can't remember what it is when you stick letters together like laser or radar. You know laser stands for something and radar stands for something, and scuba. Take me to the station. Put me on a train. I got no expectations to pass through here again. Once I was a rich man, and now I am so poor, but never in my sweet short life have I felt like this before. Your heart is like a diamond. You threw your pearls at swine. As I watch you leaving me a pact, my peace of mind. Our love was like the water splashing on a stone. our lovers like our music. It's here and then it's gone. So take me to the airport, put me out a plane. I've got no expectations to pass through here again. Dedicate that to Brian Jones. R.I.P. One of my favorite rhythm guitar players, one of my role models. Not just his haircut. I always wished I had his haircut. Fat Chance. Yeah, I'm not in the mainstream. I'm way off in some creek somewhere. I don't think it's that creek. I'm not sure if I have a paddle or not. It's going, and soon it'll be gone. Yes, I will be gone, and you will have the choice of staying with the TV. It's like gambling. Do you leave your money on the table, or do you cash your chips and leave while you're ahead? Thank you so much for coming. And I hope you're doing something good, even better, after the show is done. I don't wish that you watch a show that's better, but I hope that you have a glint in your eye, and as soon as the show is over, you're going to do something that's really nice, better than watching TV. Much, much